ase enyo beba na yekunta na miso na what ase what ase eya na I prefer practically say ye de ano keke ebe keka enti na say wo be hu me na kra na meja I think say years back na de bia wo be hu me no na me kra eye passport a me de eye adwuma because ye metena ha meka immigration illegal ni nyina base on passport eso ye ba emeka ne ye nko ene ye pese ye di nkomo ene mo kasa eya na nko ensam bebra eba ye nimu no ene ye ba migration a ye hwe ensam a ekoso e wo community nim ana ekoso e wo migration ba bia enkofo sorry enkofo e battle with it na ye diaba ye de ho ansa e diaba because bi o wa na be mabu nani da so asa wa betena buruchire ade a eja e wo kromia ne se wo won krata na wontimi fa won krata emwa wo yire wontimi fa won krata emwa wo kunu empo eye kuntum kunimpo a enkrata no abawoso ene dadem ene enkrata no ehunhuno ade a eja enonom obo wo a wo behia no se mabana me won krata me yire e wo Ghana me ma e wo Ghana ba mentumi ankofa me mama mentumi ankofa me yire amfa na ama me pacho eno na woni abana campaign etena se a me de lawyer mu ya asanto ade ba ni a kire wo kwan a wo befa so mo fa lawyer mi embra emame ni a kire wo kwan a wo befa so a won krata na ekura wo no eso beba mfa so de e de amount lawyer bi anadwe de me chia wo me pacho na what say chiadofo ni etiefo ni enkolo ya
I hope so. Yeah, so we come on. And then you have a bomb come up, papa, be bands and a bit common. Abino solicitors, they have based a heart of
yentela yanka mama mi follow mo lawyer mpacho kasa
yes, Michia Odofo, Tiefo Gia, would say, and a Jewy, Madame Assistant, Masaba, very good day. And then you get very, very important. Apart from financial requirements, no, we want before we delve into that. Abinel solicitors, we are in the heart of East London. Stratford, my so ba. Within few minutes, what we do your office, Obanso, you best have come. You specialize in immigration, family, housing, and it benefits. Benefits, and so I come home. Oba, you bet me aboa in all these areas without a problem at all. Inti yedasipana ene ye be discussing. A very crucial, very vital information about the financial requirement. Sebe be at £29,000 only be. What are the next steps? A chess will bet me the Wukuaba and I will hear about and I say, Omun to me and ba no. Bedasi pan sister. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sudoni mami yeda eye lawyer emi asibebre afei na busuafo bia de na fide na toye mama joye mama kwaba e de ba Abnas campaign at TV so edru eye Monday beginning of a new week eye na ye ne Abnel solicitors and I tell say beginning of a new week we hear immigration advice e de abo etu anamo e de edu animu kan we hear protection we hear covering what you say we hear updates now update to what you say we di be ko wanim beginning of a new week in tiene enumre no ye ne Abnel solicitors and atana lawyer chinechira kwan also the heart of a London Stratford and na owo ne hono enye yira kwan kra oye immigration oye family law oye benefit enso so enti wohia na na oye housing wohia na frɛ eye lawyer mi wohia na number me pacho die mo me pacho share video ni ne fro bi ma wonua ne metie ye wi a me frɛ me din di Abnel campaign. I'm not a lawyer but I have a knowledge about law and I'm na tena se no me menye lawyer enti me pacho ebeye se obefre lawyer ana ebeye se obefre obi na obehye ama wunia no aba betie de enanumre ye baba bedi ho enkomo enanumre ye kasa afa how to avoid ana se financial threshold of 29,000 no se woni bia edie bade ena ewo se we another alternative ne say another option ene say enkofo bebre aye bound enkofo bebre enkrata that them enkofo bebre ensu oh meye den makofa me yiraba meye den makofa me kunaba anasa wo hia be ma wa ha obeye den na wa ware eye ne yire na wa ware ni kunu age enkrata ama no ye nyina ye ni mu se no eye yen United Kingdom yeni yiyu mu biom yeni ni yufo eja aware first no nenka yiyu aware de de pa wo ware yiyu ni a before now wo ware yiyu ni a you don't need to satisfy any financial threshold of 29,000 before na 18,600 now you don't need to satisfy that financial threshold no and as say you free yiyu mu enti say wo ko ware yiyu ni enne ya me ne wo kasai ena wa hye yi uni no ebe yusu UK law emra ena de aye nkrata e de amount so woni ne worry before 2020 31st of December 2020 dia still no ube yusu EU law ena odi aye nkrata e de ama wo yire ana wukunu but mind you especially skill worker for obi biara wa hye ne wuhia ne enura wuhia ne this year wuhia ne last year na waka kire wo se woyeyi uni obeje nkrata de ama oyeyi uni obewarew na ebenim na waje nkrata de ama wa ka kire ne se oboa enye nokre because ye ni yi mu biom e was satisfy eye 29,000 na ene no ene nkofo bebre ebusa enkofo bebre aye stress because enye wo bia ene ye adwuma onya 29,000 no enye wo bia so wukra eye British passport wukra indefinite leave to remain wukra yi nkrata wo ho kwan se wode wo nkrata no eware wo yire eware wukunu na wode ne bekuromi ha na emomo ansa na ade ne beba no ewo se wo kire UK government say wo yire ukunu na wode ne ba no o meye destitute ento aban no eso wo ma me depend on aban no enti aban ne se koye adwuma na je 29,000 eno ena lawyer mi peso ni kire ye mu na lawyer mi peso ka kire ye said there is a hope eni da so baby me se da bia me kase lawyer mi ni lawyers ame no mo ye adwuma me minim lawyers ame no mo ye adwuma minim obi adwuma wo ye minim obi a strength da bia me ka eya na ye nkofo ma sister bna wo lawyers e da na minim obi a lawyer mi lawyers no de omonye lawyer mi ni lawyer first time awo mo ba me program so de ntia me to no ya santo ne nyeni din eye one of me lawyers bi edin oba ono ne lawyer wo ba oda memem oye very powerful no nani edin oye good onimade etimi ne lawyer mi ehia ye no na me se oye ono a lawyer ya santo ha lawyer emi ene lawyer oba mi program so na ekromi ha emre mu do bi nkrata akra ye adwuma ne ye chew obeko jail not less than 1 year and so lawyer mi eba program ne so no was say what na ha 20 years tme that ko ye be san ye program we will revisit it what na ha 20 years na obetena ekromi ha no wo de obi ba nchi aba ene ko na de na ba queenie wo de obi nkrata ene eko na wo de aba for 20 solid years if say nipa kro na nkrata ne de ane be ye bold enough at the bank statement at the amount at the pay slip for the amount to prove say na me di nipa so mesi agata bafo nkrata na ye adwuma onno lawyer emi ebeje ekurom ya nkrata the amount so what na ha 20 years you don't have any proof na emomu no na wo do obi nioma na ye adwuma me say me ameni ni gani me dia me se me so wahwe ansa na me ma ne say din no enti me lawyers ni nyina akọ beka cho so muntimi nye ba ono be ye dia ma ntia me ka se me lawyers minimo bia adwuma a wo ye adwuma we wo de fa me ka cho se de bi fafa ha sa minimum bia enti eno ma metu ni din se lawyer mu ya asanto wa akukuduro lawyer si dwane no de wo frɛ wo hia e de ba enti ene o say 29,000 no unibia don't worry ebia wo se worry wo yire worry hukunu because of that no ataw because ntimi nkofa yire ma o say don't worry ene wo ba be kire wo ekwan a unibia enye hwe one wo ba be kasa ebia na ye pensioner ebia na ada benefit so ebia na wo mabia wo hwe wo because of oma no wontimi enkoye adwuma nya 29,000 me pacholo ye mi say wo dada mesra mo bia en share video no like it and share ansa na me jama lawyer emi no midin e de abonance campaign menye lawyer emi fm no e de Abinels solicitors abena bia ni ho ye adwuma wo ho me lawyer so muntimi ndua meka menye adwuma ma wo bia enti wo kɔ lawyer emi ho a enkasa wo hwehwe lawyer abena ana wo bi ka kire wo se one emi na ye adwuma na odi abena me pacho mimi nie tuni hu se muni me lawyer bia ni ho a woni emi ye adwuma a odi abena eye mimi nie mimi so me nye lawyer enti wo kɔ hɔ a wo se me pe lawyer emi ana wo hia wo bi na nipa na Facebook yi mimi ye programming YouTube ni Facebook ni TikTok yi ni ese lawyer se hyehyase no more teste wo kasa na wayi wa no wo se me de lawyer me de abana campaign me ne lawyer me de no lawyer anso ye frame abana I have a knowledge about law but I'm not a lawyer the lawyer bia be kametimi aka bia kiro me do be ko deeper than no because mo limit enso so no obi frew and I would test to obi no be catch say frame lawyer abana me pa chonyo no lawyer mi na ye adwuma me nye lawyer ti me ne lawyer mi nye adwuma okay lawyer me pa cho brai enne eso mo hye ho ye
No.
mo wa dwini ni ha
Oh,
and now kwa adwuma
oh yes.
and wa dwini ni he and na train strike na afeto
Oh, Debbie, I'm affecting me, boo. I hope so. So.
Yo, Layemi, yenko enne dwumade ni so Layemi, mi jai dia ma ba bia de mbefa bia me wo ho. But enne no lawyer me pacho me pese eni nkomo. Enfa financial threshold of 29,000 no. Omo a omo ye adwuma musika nso. Obi ho o benefit so. Obi ho ye pensioner. Obi ho so kra na lawyer. Ni circumstance bi no ntino ontimi opeso okofa ne kunu ba, opeso okofa ne yire ba. Eni gisam kra ne lawyer obi wo wa owo ba wa wo baby. Enso ne kunu te Ghana. Mesraw obeye den ena sa 29,000 ye be pia to baby ama watimi di ne kunu ne yire abeka ne ho ana wo kromi yampa watimi aware ne kunu ne yire without 29,000 financial threshold no meja idea ma yenko.
All right, Medasi sister, very, very important, very interesting point because last year, 2024, normally by say financial requirements no almost from 18,600 to 29,000 pounds. I believe it was last year April, mo. And sebi requirements no. It's the springtime, Mekai Pan. Inti, anyone after that period no, of April, no, May, June, July of last year, going onward, no, they will partner back. Even today, so yes, our application, now they will partner back. And so Kai Pan said, what is happening? You need to have 29,000 pounds as the threshold. Say you cut 29,000 pounds, and so am I confusing and say, 29,000 pounds cash in your cash savings, and no, and yet, financial requirements, no. It could be in a cash savings, but that's not the exact amount there. Into young focusing on income, no, for today. You better focus on the income that you have. Into say you can't income now, you can't gross now, you can't say a juma moon somewhere, you can't the gross, not the net. Into so we show P60 gross amounts no, and no now more no. It's the gross na omo hwehwɛ no. But now let's talk about a few people are sebi and we are vulnerable. Sebi 29,000 no omo ntimi meet it for one reason or the other. Now what do they do? Because omo are spouses. And chese se uni ska uni 29,000 and won't uni dofo. They be antisa into my yenka omo ho asem. Those are almost fall into a category beer. Ebia omo adwuma nso ebi nso a adwuma omo agyae. So how then, and I say due to health complications and so omo agyae adwuma, how then do they also bring their spouses? Omo ye then no omo de omo spouses back home ha. Now let's start with pensioners, people who are on the pension. Of course, Kromha, so drew a particular age, you will be entitled to what a state pension. Okay, that one is there. But apart from state pension, or workplace pensions, or private pensions, it is deemed as a form of income. It is a uye obia wako pension. They would want to look at the annual amount uji for your pension, the annual amount, the kind of annual amount the whole year the uji. It is said the whole year uji 30,000 pounds, the whole year uji 29,000 pounds, the whole year uji 40,000 pounds. Obi bisa said, lawyer Amy, state pension no kahwana. State pension no count, and the answer is yes. Into so who was state pension? Esa or private pensioner. Obetimi aka ni me no abom. Yes, who kind of bomb so it works. The state pension is currently 66. And from next year it will rise from 67 to say between 67 and just 67. At the moment it's 66. Into who tame and then you know somebody, and as a one casano, you are 66 years old, who state pension, who private pension, as a state, no workplace pensioner, who bet me a caninya boom, dear one sabeka at the end of the year, no annual amount of income from your pension, no, and no, na yet to me the share, and it was spouse, but into say, uka state pension, boom, state pension, maybe best £12,000. Or maybe £9,000, whatever that may be. Now, ukabum with your workplace pension, says 15 or 16,000 pounds a year. Ukabumwa, nebe ye then 29,000 pounds a year. Ubetimi aye then edi wo spouse aba. That's the first type of person. Ebia ube dream say ebia 1 year juma ninti. A juma no wajayi nti oje state pension, any workplace pension inti. Obe then edi sa income na ye. We are showing you, said there are different types of income. Now, another group of people are sebe omunso se ebana se ebana se omu pese omu spouses ba, and they are considered due to their vulnerability. They are considered. It is in Kofua omu disabilities, but specifically the omu disabilities no the omuje eden personal independence payment. If I know then personal independence payment. If I know PIP for short. In Kofo omuji saskana dia. Omuji ya sa 29,000 no omunka humbi. Inti so omu pese omu de omu dofo eba krom ha. Omu hwe omu personal independence payment entitlement letter. Omu hwe bank statements. Say we then unsa eka entitlement na share these two factors na udia and you don't have to prove that financial requirement of 29,000 at all. Yentie no na yentie ne ye pensions dear almost say although who pension no, they still want to find out say what income, what pension income no ye 29,000 into who pension no omun can say omun teswa ma wo omun teso ma almost say pension income no and no na almost share. But a banner or beer or disability, some form of disability allowance, such as personal independence payments, dear, and would dear, and Sessa Umbaji sa 29,000. The fact said buying more personal independence payments no crown. A said they can also bring their spouse by using their entitlement to actually bring their spouse to the UK, or to make sure say almost spouse for her to regularize almost spouse to stay with her. They can do so. Now, you move it on to be a friend of exceptional circumstances. Exceptional circumstances. Exceptional circumstances, we can use it in so many different contexts. Exceptional circumstances be what I'm going say, yeah, use it exceptional circumstances, ni private life. The application, no, the result, because a bit more medical, serious medical conditions. But me catch when they say exceptional circumstances, bibi wo random ankasa. I can say if the result, say I can result, no, it means say decision na ebe free entry clearance officer ho, decision na ebe free home office ho, ebe ye bibia ebe ye den unjustifiably harsh to applicants no, unjustifiably harsh yenti bluff no, unjustifiably harsh it says say what that means say sebe decision no ba na enye favorable, decision no ba na omo refusal would dia e betimi cause problems bia eye harsh and anoya ya towards winning wo family, towards winning wo applicants no. Okay, mami ma an example ebe ano be ya ebia wo krom ha, wo krom United Kingdom ha, wo pese wo di wo spouse ba wo your ba sebe what will ba fe only wo spouse or Ghana mo but wo spouse na nkasa no oni krom ha ukọ Ghana wo di nyinse no ba UK na me asra wa be wo krom ha fine. Now the question is to that, how do you then bring your spouse obey then wo di wo spouse beba ukra no ansa na wo call maternity leave no nkasa so ye hwe P60 eba April end no the tax year end omo the 5th of April no ye show P60 wo get £20,000 a year, sa na ye wo gross annual income. Okay, nti what worry no wa betina fie wonim da kra wo besa kwa adwuma ebi kra adwuma no kra mo yewedi onye adwuma wo hopo biom udwin sede wo kun beba be kan ho na wa help wo wa boa a raise akola no. Now na unjustifiably harsh circumstances ba adienum. Now say you splitting mutu baku to Ghana, baku to UK. Of course, a bit to me are affected the development, the raising of the child, because one kwana obey bibia a the amount what worrying so no. Kai said distance sometimes causes complications. The ties of the family, etimi sever ties between families, because said distance it does not mean for everybody, but for some people no distance no so to me a warrior na dream to me the raising of a child so we fa akola a raising and so I bet to me abe problem, big time problem. Ebi krana uwo no unya maybe a birthing injury, uwo no unya postpartum depression, uwo no there's so many complications. If you diabetes, so many different things that can happen during childbirth. Sebe, yes, if I would so uniscan. Now, unjustifiably harsh circumstances can mean say yariena unya after birth no emboa emma all the strength say obehwa kola no ebetimi aba say wo untumi enhwa kola no on your own obehia say wukun beba be kan wonsa wo krom ha inti say e can unjustifiably harsh circumstances me pacho. That is one of the primary reasons. But apart from a war, a bit me a bear macra or krum ha or no when ye maybe 60 years or person ne wife ever can ho on ne wife atena so many years but omuntena faako in United Kingdom but I feel say yes otako Ghana but Ghana no akonaba no afe atimi abeye den kakra because say ebia of old age because sometimes atimi ba say sickness crack to me bam na eti traveling so eti akwan tuo no say wo fi UK Ghana man mu eti so pa because of yare no so atimi o wonso wonkwa na wote wonkwa na wote fie ebi kra wo kera oba during the day or at night no once at night then that is it unni obia oda won chen a se bibi cry sia obetimi ayeden aboa o obetimi kra abo won komo a bechichire wo re ni nyanom no etimi ba se eno betimi ayeden unjustifiably harsh circumstances ano ye can say what tree mu ano be ya say wo spouse and me mbeka ho at the time wo yare at the time wo at your weakest on to me mbeka ho ana yare no nso no akose wo say e bia adwuma no kra wo nya bi nye ni nya no den unjustifiably harsh circumstances nti yenkai bibi pa yenkai bibi say that £29,000 criteria no that £29,000 threshold no it is not everybody who needs to meet it. It all depends on your circumstances. My pensioners who are saying but pensioners no omo to say workers no because omo show pension I show say income but the other two are my home common than justifiably harsh circumstances or obi awawo and also obi a sebe when ye are yare so and also nye kra na when ye yare no ni nya no omutumi hwe na omutumi boawo nipa nso say or obi so a wanya den pip personal independence payment on non so ye betimi aye den aboa no. Let us now talk about those individuals sebe or no they cannot be helped. One nipa bi a omo ye part time no wie a omo say omo ntumi nye extra hours because omo hours no eno na omo tumi ye because of their schedules in life. Me patcho say uba with part time figures kai say ubenya bad results or the application no ko wenya £15,000 or they call there is no unjustifiably harsh circumstances pip unsan kabi into we den a wo catch on say oji we 15,000 unto person spouse and yet possible. Again, those are omo universal credit. A nipa to me bisa say, okay, lawyer Amy, say me wa universal credit so na me de come part time so na me kampo mu na be 29,000 omo de be ma me na me pacho so we universal credit recipient uti universal credit yen kai say and no emma will ticket emma want to me and pass financial threshold no in fact Uba chroma nipa ne ba chroma kra no omo mpese obeye obenya recourse to public funds into wo kra wo daso no emma omo sa ahoden no say uba ono nso ebia oba ebeye different but uba nso na wo council house and also wo government housing assistance bi nso mo omo nim say wo spouse beba be kan wo ho na kire na or benefiting from public funds no so eno na sebe they don't want. They want to say, yes, you have a form of income, or there's a reasonable excuse, such as a disability, or is unjustifiably harsh. Into those who get universal credit, to mean koso. Those are more part-time jobs to mean koso. Mami more a bit of a scenario because sometimes I think say a bit confused kakra. Once wo employment. Oh yeah, employment. Well, employment no yeah 19,000. Yentie ne ye again £19,000 gross. That's your employment. But also oh yeah some snacks one chain. Oh yeah name one chain. Oh yeah door to door one chain. Ni nyano no income no can be topped. It can be topped up. But a bimo to me yeah and new one chain, a journey one chain kakra. we so won chain kakra na omo de ni nyaase omo si taxman pesa obetria nti oji ni nya cash na o de ahye ne ho ni nya oji a na o de ne cash bugu na o de ahye ne ho me catch we na say so we sa na time no ba say o pesa wo de wo den wo dofo beka wo ho a na o kita 19,000 from wo employment a there's nothing that shows say we are self-employed because what you just gonna tax £1 cry one tria yen kai say we can merge the two incomes. We can merge it. Now, how do we merge it? We merge it, we're betting you merge it by making sure, say, you bema your accountants no, and who say self-employment no, yebi. Ebimu kra to me trading without a company. Ebimu to me trading without registering their business. And one say omo just kana and no say basa who they tre home office and now who they tre entry clearance officer. Kai say who say why is ask one tria £1 tax or so. So you need to make sure say ube mo accountant a who jumam catch and cash transactions are when ya catch and ninya or betufo as to how to register the business, how to register that company, how say ube more income no because there's a way to show them your income as obia we are self-employed ube to me actual financial accounts balance sheet profit and loss no you will have that gross profit there here I would be adwuma no eboa so my mom a few examples are you bet me the other day a clock is at 29,000 requirement examples are omuye exempt and examples are exemption in bem universal credit and bem debi oye part time and bem omo hu mobo on si wo nan ye wo ya so wo nan ye wo yan kwa de a na say wo fa personal independence payment routes no so utimi gisa entitlement a unyes £1 for every year per mumfa ho omo de bema they don't mind oyo bia oh you are on your pensions 66 or another on the route to being a pensioner o pesa o de o partner ba as I said or Tigana won so to her but o pesa o close the gap no na o de na back from her you can do that but you would also need your pension income to be 29,000 ninya no no what I can say no say you need to make sure you consult us at Abinel Solicitors. Ebimu kra we self-employed no. You bet me a specified evidence. I will be here as a self-employed person. Now, take it out, so specified evidence. Now, me pacho, take it off the sprinkle. Dear ma application, no, and we no. Mame mamu scenario. Ebimu dream say, so would the P60 no car. For example, yes, we didn't kunim ebi or no 29,000 when ya until no the on dream exemption be at home. But dream says so the P60 no call. Or now so the letter from employer copy and now so the contract of employment qua. Not just say one meeting requirement to may catch them when the omudin kunim no omuba Abinel Solicitors because specified evidence now. Udebeka hono yen na yenim sanrano yen na yenim apply we know what to do okay because a lot of the times all the applications no but now it's failed yehu documents now udekoye documents so are one fan call now for example uye obi a omiti 29,000 let's talk about those who are exempt or pension the 6 months bank statements are called but pension statements no fan koye. So they don't know your entitlement. Pension now, as a state pension, so more entitlement letters are more demand. Workplace pension and now private pension. So from one, they will give you an annual entitlement statement. Be a bet scar every year or more demand. Ni nyano no one buy a hono. One buy a you be advisable. I use it and run to your advantage. No, or more refuse the application. No. Ebi kra na we nipa bi a we self-employed. Oh, you're sole trader. Unya wo pastries and now we are door to door ejuma. And you are wondering, would you wear 50,000 a year? How do you bring your spouse? What documents do you use? Because would they only pay slips? Remember, say specified evidence under Appendix FMSE. Yeah, the boy who buying or Abinel Solicitors. That is why your track record for spouse application is 100%. 100%. You fail that because when you are going, we make sure say specified evidence. That's the secret. It's the specified evidence. Until we are sole trader, we making sure say what is the right documents back on. Obibeka said, what are the documents? First of all, letter from accountant. Oh, here letter. Wa accountant or you financial yamanuma. Or so a letter with a letterhead. On what can specified evidence? They say a certain letterhead daho. A so onya then unya obia or then ACCA. Yen fa accountant, roadside accountant or ACCA certified chartered accountants. And now says SIMA, omu pesa organizations or tab bodies no tui. It is so for accountant, roadside accountant, not a tria or draw letter no on one letterhead, but only governing body omunji. Again, ese omu prepare bibi a friend of financial accounts. Unhia then unhia balance sheet. Unhia profit and loss account statement. Only sad documents now. You cannot contend to win this application. And to happy now solicitors are you bet show quino. Now, apart from that, we because say a accountant at tro, why any financial accounts, and they say a didn't kunim, debut, unyan din kunimu, unya SA 300 or SA 302, and no, net share the taxes you have paid on the profit made or on the income, the taxes you've paid on that income you've earned. Ninya no me pese ye bomodia make sure say oh yes spouse application ubeba abinel solicitors. Now omuka sa unjustifiably harsh me kanipa mo a sebe omo asem ye mobo omo ntimi mfa omo spouses in back omo tifie na omo hwe omo nimpa se omo spouses de omo ntimi ba 29,000 no omo nibi. You need to build your case. You need to build a selma case. No, you can't just say, oh, me nye juma because me waba. Ombe refuse it. Esa to me treyemu. Oba abino solicitors that we derive the right information. We pull the right information out. Yes, oba. But apart from so oba, what stops you from working? Didn't stop you. Why can't you work? Why are you not able to do part-time? Why are you not able to be self-employed? Ebimo okra akolano or you're premature akola. Until so osheno ni focus ni attention. They say akolano so. Ebi wo ho a sebe as I said after birth no onya yare bi or during the course of the birth onya yare bi ebi nso wo ha a postpartum depression obi timi ka say postpartum depression say enye yare pa na the way ya udi case no betuto so no you need correct medical what do you call it my main friend bibi pato say yeah cases say na ye fight amamwa your friend a letter from GPO me patch out. Your friend no comprehensive medical report. Me bossobium comprehensive medical report. You the bet tight if you are relying on unjustifiably harsh circumstances. Na GP nan kasano what tremu the cost with you or brabo. What share mu or letter mu or be report no. But sabe tremu letter be a yen be tro or mono. Ebema omu atro letter back amayen ebe tre wo postpartum depression now wono. How does it affect your day-to-day activities? Dear we on a day-to-day and postpartum depression no ebe me affect your day-to-day activities. Ebi a was sorry why you're depressed into so we fa baby no cry adware no cry untimi because we want me and that into we are on the edge. There's so much going on. Ebia unya suicidal thoughts. Ebia unya self-harming thoughts. Ninya no yebe draw letter in a way a doctor no be catch they are affected into say home office rep no ho visa officer no ho obi say nipa way on to me on one to me na ni depression no ni self-harming no ni suicidal thoughts no se ni dofu be ka no ho a ninya bedadin ninya bedadin obetimi abeka no ho a join family no ama asumdwe aba a family no without a problem at all intimi pacha with unjustifiably harsh circumstances to avoid that 29,000 pounds so unibia there's a way a will build a case, no, and the case builders, the successful case handlers, the excellent legal practitioners, Abinel solicitors, na to me, I put a case no to them. We put the case right each and every time, and we are proud of our 100% success record in spouse applications. Intimate Pacho, sister, I think that is what I have to say. Say obi were questions, and now sister, who were questions? Bia, obi to me, I pose the questions now, mommy. Mena bet me abwa. Thank you.
Yeda loyemi ase bebre afi na ado afide na to ase loyemi ene ne adwetwe nkomo no waka nsem ni nyina waka ni nyina na lawyer one can zero contract onkofo bi omo zero contract obi o wa ye adwuma o zero contract omo no so be dem meet 29,000 no ana wo mo so no they don't need to meet.
Okay, the Omuwa zero contracts, no, so dear, it's quite straightforward too. Obewo a zero contract, which is in their contract of employment. Fair enough. But still, as specified evidence will require, say, Obe provided 6 months pay slips, 6 months bank statements, a letter from employer, or any P60. You know, sometimes P16, so and fa me kasa and fa me say P60 sometimes it be a nipa no started juman just after the new tax year started. So ni sakra no a letter from employer ni 6 months statements and pay slips are give it to me aye ho adwuma ama na ye. Yeah.
All right, yeah, da lawyer Emi asibebre me pamocho lawyer number ni me sake kan lawyer number ni bi montro 078 ye program ya betimi afre o mo befa no mo ne watwetwe nkomo fra so pe lawyer Emi wo hwe lawyer Emi e na person ne kasa 07787 327985 lawyer Emi 07787 327985 studio number 078 075 075 024 22799 075 024 22799 me pa mo because of the time factor ye fa ni pattern pe enti me pa cho me bie phone lines natum me kase me busa questions at time beko enti me bie phone lines natum ho asa ye kasa no na lawyer kire nyoma no metimi abusa me questions no e dia fra any question bia emfa ene nkomo na ye die no kra na yes to ubetimi afre lawyer na wone no atwetwe eye enkomo ene lawyer akire opeso okofa kulu peso okofa ayire 29,000 wonni bi ene lawyer akire wo mo a ye betimi atwa aguo ye betimi abo aguo e bi awawo utifie wo maternity hwan wo depression wo ye onya postnatal hwan problem ni nyina no ubetimi west at 85 me pacho yenko west at 85 sweetie yenko.
Yeah, me born it tell me pacho we dey me a nurse ni na me colleague ba ko ye nurse ni ono or ni indefinite e oku me ya bet ne ba o hwe no onya obi en support no de bia o use child minders ni bi na e be fa kwala na kwa adwuma but also opo obi e na me se me nya obi o back home e de na ba no ne natna be no e ba ne sa na me bi sa lawyer
on timi kofa obi mfa ne mo lawyer obi a wo ye nurse obetimi akofa child minder wo Ghana de naba abehwe ne ba ama no
obetimi anka I wish
me ba jo lawyer jina so good enye lawyer me
hello
me ba jo kasa obetumi yante.
Yes, obetimi as a domestic worker. There's a domestic worker visa bia obetimi aye. Nti I would ask say you program me on frame na me ne nkasa me ne nka ho asem. Now, if we can make such an application on her behalf, na yeah, pacho. Domestic worker visa, yeah.
Mokofan kofo mo mbehwe mo madoso. Domestic worker visa no. Ede ne de na chese wonye company, woye individual. Se obi
Yes.
sori anopa wawo ose be pese me kofa me nana, pese me kofa me ba, me pese me kofa obi free Ghana ma ne behwe me ba. Onye company oye just individual otini fie oye na dwuma. Obetimi akofa obi de naba.
Oh yes.
Good.
Okay.
Any West me pa cho betimi afre lawyer mi why?
Mepacho yo.
Osiness ni betumi akofa na ba. Me pa cho wa phone ne so ne enko ye fa ha ba ko ne afa ha ba ko. Wa phone ne so ye enko.
Hello, sister, I'm Pastor Marjorie.
Meje oso.
Me pacho sister Bram. Me person be bisa say. First na me ye adwuma na say me ye adwuma bio because me ye meji yare.
We chi ye wo ya.
Ti mo wo PMP so.
Oh good.
And na you for operative dress me ntimi ye adwuma. Ai omo masika yi. Me yura fi omo sika.
Disabled for universal credit.
Universal credit system into me near Juma. Until now, me person me je dinasa no. The same me wo me person me je book no na me person me home.
Hey.
The same for you no I can't say for na mama or baby the school of.
Enti eye wo kasa ni nyina abone tofa 2% lawyer nye den.
Me person me who send that to me agia because my uncle school.
Men, I don't get you. Ubetimi aje the British passport ana. Oh. Lawyer, me pacho for lawyer yes, ubetimi aje because wo yare. Lawyer was so je people said there. Oje entubetimi for lawyer why? I want go school yes, I do ya one factor wo san yare. Yare ni affect wa adwene. What I say? 20 min ko kan. Friend lo ye mi ye wie ya friend one friend na ukotena wa nko mo nyama wo. Nyame ye nko. Nyame yo. Nyame yo me da say.
Hello, Mom Pacho, good evening.
Yes, darling, sweetie.
Yeah, Mom Pacho na ho ye.
Nyame adoro ye ho ye pa.
Okay, nyame ase. Me Pacho, anyway there, it's a best nan sunny ne. Ana madam for be friend me no ka say skill workers na ye buy ye di ekunu no buy. As 16th or 15th of this month. Ebeba say untimi to pese unja na untimi nja no biem for life we said they bisa. It's me also me call gov.uk website work or share but me hu bibia sa. Maybe I'm say me na me hu nti me pese me
lawyer me pacho bremo a skill worker for was so what say from 15th or 5th from this month. Untimi enjai aware wo kromi ha. Yes sir me pacho say sir.
Oh. Intimi nyesada. Oh. It's such bad advice, you know, it's such bad advice. Oh, person ujaya warrior, you're free to do so, you know, you're free to do so. In Timpacha, so unya sa advice about a warrior, jaya, ubet me, I contacted me, Mpacha.
Hello, Madam Mpacha, how phone is your uncle?
Hello, ma'am, and good evening.
Yes, darling.
Madam Kubina, Bema on the Bema Piao, but the visit in the buy, and on the Bema now, on a Bema Nikuta, 2.5, for Dinan and Basso energy. And I was say, or G2.5 with Nibiama, Lebana on it, Madam for now, see, but simply or Jimmy, I'll be for Battles with me.
I saw a German dear or ban lawyer. Or German or ban betimi ajibi 2.5 years or Jim or Nukra. Yes, or lawyer so bit to me why. Sister lawyer so bit to me why.
Okay, I'm patching you much.
Me pacho wa phone is near uncle.
I'm not a lawyer with a Michiamo, Madam so.
Yeah, Joe. So
my question is, may yes, you are independent. Now, what person council for some education courses be? Person who said no recourse to public funds no. So yes, our courses may be a IT courses may be say be a yes, our public fund.
na se omo ye course no omo no and osem buso omo say e ka public fund ho ana.
Because you say they do not have any idea about it. And the person
Lawyer Bremai was in Nikuno no recourse to public fund because you're dependent of skilled worker. And now or person or ye course be course a ye free council no na run IT. So koye bia it will go against the public fund na.
If the course is funded by the government, yes, and so we're careful. Anything publicly funded, and so we're very, very careful, Pachawa.
Yeah, Joe, sweetie.
Me ba cho minia ba kona lawyer mi de maba na office da na wanya eyi bi na me pese mbisa lawyer mi na se me de ne beba me ba cho o worry you ni na time no mo de worry no time no na boa for you no tibasa no one be me ni nyina ase omo ekta ko omachi ana omo de evidence bi ba yes date say 2020 no mo ware na adinti omo de court ti court no ana court no ka say da bi omo refuse omo ewe no to omo gituma enye ana omo edit ho sisi na ono no tire say engo pe obisa say bi akwanya fufuro bi wo ho because awo no emma ana after awo no so no say ko pese onko fie ai bia ni kunu no ya ware pa de ba se bia ni kunu no ebeto anu fie no na o sa adwene ho ntinam bisa se e bia kwanya fufuro bi wo ho a e wo krom ha nke bia obetime nya na ode aya na me bisa.
Okay. Inti bisa se nikun Ghana na oha. Oha. All right. Ana Nikuno ne wife and Kasana a ding status no or British and our settlement. Which one?
No, a DS visa so no over her.
Say or the invitation the free Ghana by.
Lawyer winning crata or your visitor.
They be may can a wife no and our chrome hano. Ono so a day.
Indefinite lawyer, okay, indefinite.
And our own collar, so right? Omo one collar together.
I want so ma into a person who say or more chrome or one person be Ghana. Apart from our real no, another alternative they say.
Oh, another alternative by exceptional circumstances. As I said, yare be between either of you, ebi yare be na atomo, and I say any other exceptional circumstances that share someone to me and to coin and Kogana Maimo. Also looking at the longevity of who stay or chroma, how long years been away do ha, and also your besham family life and so ha. All these would be factors our mushemu answer on without looking into these factors no yeah sitting on very difficult yeah. Oh, I think so uncle mube home yeah I can advise you as to what to do going forward.
Okay. Mary mpacho yenko Mary aduma. Nyako me pacho yenko. Uja 466.
Okay,
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, sweetie.
Me person me busa question kakra. Me pacho say o disability child wo na ebia bibinti papa na anje akola na nko na wo hwe nkola na yetu. Wo betimi akofo obi afri Ghana mana beboa e won nkola na hwe man.
Lawyer kan was say yes, ubetumi e frɛ bibi domestic visa. Ubetumi na lawyer eno na me person me busa sa domestic visa yi. Enkofo beba betu agu so o. Me mpento kwa. Domestic visa no e was say wo satisfy financial threshold and sana.
David. Omo person who say proof you can support yourself during your trip. For example, pay slips for the last 6 months. Into omo person nipa na oba no. How are they going to support themselves? So there's third party sponsorship and so on. Definitely that can be used. Also, a letter from employer. Employer no be wo UK maimu. And you have to be an employee bia unena ye juma wo ye kro ye wo ye krom ho Ghana unena ye juma da. It's not an unfamiliar worker, an unfamiliar person. Bia unena ye juma dada or fie wo Ghana or you're part of the domestic staff wo Ghana ho. Wo de na back room ha. Into say pay slips bibia wo de mano scan cotton account mu ni no. So per se payroll or running payroll ma worker na an accountant can do that to make sure say payment no every month ne sika cotton ho perfectly. Into as I said, domestic worker visa ye bibia ye betimi aye. It just has to be done properly. Yeah.
Lawyer me pacho to domestic visa next week and then beka ho asem. Because obi are interested wo ho. And say e beka akofie abusuafo nyina ba mbe ya adwuma. Yo mame, lawyer so betimi akofa obi abanti frɛ no. Why? Amana be ya adwuma am. Ye be manipa ne nkrata wo. Ye ma no 5 years ni 2 years it said ye de ama skill worker for ye bi. All right. Usually me pacho ye nko.
Mr. Nalibin.
Yes darling.
Me pacho na me bisa say. So we main work here and we juma with NHS but annually no if I say 25,000. Na osaye NHS become
bank.
Bank, yes. Bank no one say we yeah no why na ye tua o kan yet say e wo annual ayibi.
I'm zero contract
Ti me pese me who say how can you calculate this? A bed na nimi no amounted to 20.
And I know your car say friend no or accounts. I was when your accountant. Na de ye mo bank no. The etua wo ka separate no monte tax no one kasa no accountant na kasa. Accountant ne be waki bibia the amount. Who need help after Loyemi? Loyemi wo good accountant. But me sa accountant no on sponsor me program. Ti me advertisement. Emma no ba wo ye very good. Honestly, or you're very good. In 2% would ne or more cassa or friend Loyemi no will be the home como or bebow. In 2 sika now we na se bank no for Loyemi or bet me a boama accountant no IBB amount. Right. Loyemi me fa course ni bin kan one na say. Yapon or more marketing in Amfro.
Person will be some questions that they can.
Course and our breme obi Amfro. Men divert course
After the program, they can ask questions after the program, so no problem. Bet me a friend me available. Me no move bakasa.
Me say omon frel because my bread be ye fast ya break you me kodidi me komode me enti o de me fa bed 3 bia ka ho no mo nyina obi mo frel ye mi wate Olivia pacho yen kasa
Pacho, good evening.
Yes, Olivia pacho jina so ansa na ebe kono ma me fa lo ye mi number ema me pacho ma mo busa lo ye mi number na enie me be free so se si anoma frem ko kom de me no 077 Aha, D, why are there? Loyemi number is 077 873 27985. 077 87327985. Ye we are Loyemi what ho. And me person me wi entem no anya adage 1-on-1 no ne mukasa. What you say? Aha. apart from a comedy me wono lawyer me wa me o wakodi di o restaurant anum ne e kan restaurant o so de me call or kan restaurant bi ho asam kire wakodi di me ni di aha 077 87327985 aha madam ase oh Charles madam ase ma mo de tutu sunyanya me sha mo why Olivia me pa yanko
Your mom ran part of me that say baby. Me part of me say me be sell lawyers. Me dedicate here that for domestic visa no. Me want akola or special needs this year.
Domestic visa mu hold on next week we wa be kan wasem enye sa ye mpon.
Na mama me part on nti ne si ano mama me je adwuma because na me here full time.
O special needs akola no.
Me kwa me nta mama je adwuma nti say me so me wo adwuma me wo fie.
No papa we.
O papa no long time stay ha nti na I say me a me kola na. Nti mama me dey say ana mama me dwuma ya masa. Nti me so me anka me nyu obi anka pese me get back.
E dey say dey obi e ko fa na busuafo ni nuanom nyina bo ye ko anti frelo ya domestic visa.
Na say me come na break it down. Say ano.
E na me busa lawyer mi say. Income be e was say satisfy financial threshold na. And a lawyer me said there be.
Okay.
Lawyer me pese. Next week we mama be gina ha abeso de hwiri aye metro. Lawyer me won't me kan. Enye lawyer me say nye problem. Lawyer me meba be munumuni akwa aba. Na obi beba be frɛ na afa de odi pen ba beto se kofa ayibra e wo so sika yesi o. Ka lawyer me baby e chechira abo na wa na esa no me ho amede tutu fom nyina be ma me semi na dware o ma mbe ye dede o sere o ma me be ye dede pa lo ye mi na wo se ye provide sika bi obi ko se no obi e kofa na ye nkan abusuafo ye kofa we ka ba o se ye nyina ya da ni CEO wasifo ye ban sponsors what you say because one kasa utimi kofo bi ntima me Olivia frɛ lawyer. Also, you don't need it. Why?
That's it. That's the permission.
Evelyn, yes, son a lawyer can. Also, can the person work with the domestic visa? Yes. A visa what they be juma by a bay wo. And yet, all from Koya Juma will be a wo. It is a COS a working visa and your visited visa. Next week in your may aduma ye beka ho asem. Usual yenko.
Man patrol, good evening.
Good evening, alo me pa man be ye didi wa ha.
Me patrol, person bisa lawyer say. Me baba akun ye circle says na me feel disability forms ni bi koi. And so me rejecting. Last week ni meet na lawyer ka say bisa obetimi aboa.
Ampa ene ye ka say ye beba beka. Ewa haba is unfortunately see ntimi. Enti ene next week nso nneema ebedoso. Me pacho fe lawyer na woni ne nkasa obetimi aboa. Why?
Me pacho
obetimi asese mesel. Pretty yenko party. Hello? Me pacho ti me nkan sweetie.
Hello, Stabra.
Yes, darling.
Good evening.
Sweetie, me pacho, good evening.
Pacho, me so me the any say. Me bra wo mami no bi wo Ghana. Na o pesa wo kofa wo mo ba.
Na o bra no o wo kromi ha.
Me pacho.
O krade enkrata.
Okuta you de. In the you dear no be remo 8 months.
8 months, not just a free you nim. Into a year, Juma.
Way Juma, me quite me ya worry. I mean, and
not just a wookunu. It's wookunu no worry wookunu no. Oh, na JV sama wookunu man by your own. So you dependent.
Yeah.
Into a person or step children never.
me pa nti no ye ne den
fellow Yemi because no point me nkofa ne ma agese wo na akofo mo ba
okay
when I say me che thank you ono ntimi nkofa ne ma agese wo na akofo ne bento ne lawyer mi nkasa
secret woman ne say lawyer mi na di nka afre no me frɛ me nya no na
enumere ya
ifo no ne fae oka kire me so obe connect mama no bet e be si na me nya
me pa cho we enumere ya frɛ no ye wie ya wo nai me pa cho ya most no mo betimi afrɛ o hosa because ya no connecting ne phone no ama na office into free kosu obi sumebo a mo frɛ o hosa pa wo no na mo benya ne direct why
okay sister
na o secret ne say secret ne no frɛ lo ye mi awunya no no ho
oba frɛ na so wunya no
we enumere di obenya no e na secret no na ma kire mo ne say o frɛ ne normal caller because of adwuma ne doso e ya no connect ama na adwuma mu funtu obi na efa ba wo frɛ ne WhatsApp dia e ba wo no ane ho direct
me pacho
why you that's it me pacho guest me pa mo cho obi an frɛ lo ye mi mame mo di fufu obi a au pai atata ni fufu adi awi obi an frɛ lo ye bi ntime srɛ mo lo ye mi personal number obi an frɛ no me sro frɛ no WhatsApp abenya no frɛ normal kwa obenya no because say wa pon oni adwuma mu into wapon to ofra obenya no me srɛ mo lo ye mi personal number ye 077 obi antro domestic visa na mo hwirihwiri wade ne so no mokwa mumusa questions so mumusa lawyer me deep questions mumusa no questions mamo me frɛ me ema me yo ma bana me besi ebusa asem we say me nya lawyer eno nti na de lawyer aba no enti wo frɛ lawyer mi a me nka se me kofa busu ani abrɛ wo frɛ lawyer mi a lawyer me pa cho lawyer be ka se bra anasa phone so no be kasa lawyer mi wo de me bansa me mo akasa lawyer mi be kasa phone so se opese oba ne ho question bia opese obusa ne fa ho bia busa no me ni wie no am be fa ma kasa o ma bana ma friend lawyer mi domestic visa na mpacho pese mi busa o se enfie sen na nipa ne de be ma no e na ni age esen ni nyina wo friend lawyer busa no e me frɛ me lawyer mi me pacho me ba me fa wo number ne ntudwa lawyer mi number ne 077 87 32 7985 077 87 32 7985 me pacho mama lawyer mi embra lawyer mi enko emi lawyer mi onti me kan
Hello.
Me pacho yenko.
Oh yes, okay. Oh sorry. Not me nimse wa family. Yes, sister na me da se pa. I think said the o kan no me pacho. Yen bosso kakra. WhatsApp number yi. U friend me so a o me WhatsApp number I ended 353. Ubenya me so. During the course of the day, say embo 9:30 yet. From woman WhatsApp so benyame. But after 9:30, benyame wo WhatsApp. But ufre me directly a ebeko office line no. Ufre so na person ne make kasa book appointment na yentimi and tnase ebi obeba office. And I said ebetimi aye remote ebia through WhatsApp or Skype or Zoom, whatever it may be, me pacho. But me pa, you can call me on my WhatsApp. As we speak in Kofo friend me or WhatsApp so say to me repe make attend it to calls no. So sister, that's what I had to add to their work.
Enya me pacho ma minyao na hwe omo frɛ wo why na ye kuro mu fo de nche na mu complain say lawyer ye frɛ wo amfa so mu nsuma hu so te program so ye program so o frɛ fin ti lawyer mesrɛ ko na ko fa ye da se etiefo me pacho lawyer mi ya pon wo free so ntima am frɛ ni nyina no obi am frɛ ne number ye 077 87 32 7985 ene edi nkomo opeso okofa yi opeso okofa okunu opeso okofa oma ede wo mo eba ahase ya wo betimi afelo ya na unni untimi satisfy financial threshold of a year 29000 akwanya foforo e wo ho betimi afelo ye mi ye da wo trade ampo nyankopon abese yi adomase say nem so the beginning of a new week no e de ache na dwumadi no so de ba na wie ye make kanfo e ye boga money app e de amount se download app no never send the sika eko Ghana boga money say the Ghana is sika no cost 16000 boga money was 17000 into obi anfa ne sika anfa boga money app so fetua wo me school fees factor wo dai we obi bia wo betimi use boga money e de send the sika e de akọ Ghana de akoto account mo e ye enso so me kanfo best deal door to door shippers e de ama me patch of best deal door to door shippers na no mo entwetwe nkomo me fa wo nioma free ha enko Ghana enfa ma me kanfo snacks de ama wo pastries nyina ha wo mo ebe ye e de ama me patch snacks for no mama me pastries bi she fridge ne munyi mfa ma me Mompeja ni nyina enfa emre me ewa ha say make kanfo eye pelito dia ma pelito shito del shito de fufu me pa cho fre pelito na woni no eni sa so wo ye wedding brago catering services mame brago menye wudeni wo ye bui wate mame brago akwantu mu sem ne me ba beda wase brago this coming Saturday me wo meeting me wo event enti e bia kwantu mu nsem maso ba brago this week nyina no meda wase mame brago wa kire me wodo mame nkoto na me na wase brago catering services mame brago wa kire me wodo empo ewiase ohun enye wo mame no papa banko ene ye wo nua ana anye de wo ni free yefunu ba akumu ene ye wo busuani ewiase ofo obi ade ano aye ni je mame brago meda wase enimonyam kase a enura wo be hye me awrade wo nhiraw brago baabi a wo yi sika efri ye awrade onhye wanamu enura nuane a wo serve ye ewo me Thanksgiving ase nyina wa anye 1 pound free me ho enye sabi aduane fon packaging aduane one person per head it was 35 pounds mame brago who serve almost 160 people wanye 1p and free me ho mini wuni aseda brago wa kire se ade a meyema wo bia no aye wo fedodo erade wonhira me da wase me kanfo eye brago catering services e de amount wo ye party wo ye wedding wo ye engagement wo ye bibi biara enra ma mo ba Thanksgiving service no mo be hu packaging ne die take away o ba wo box no handbag oh brago wani ate wate brago wani ate ampa hey mama brago u show penhwe ade papa ne tone hu don't look at the money aspect packaging no box no wo bie ma wo drink shem wo nsuo shem wo salad shem it just say everything is fully packed fully nyanya wo ye part wo ye wedding wo ye engagement wo ye christening bibia wo ye bia me kanfo eye brago catering services e de ama wo say from ame brago na woni no enisa wo so na nneoma de efo obi peka say brago yes ade papa ne ton ne ho obetimi akọ Harrods akọ tompaboa obekwa akoto perfume ebia benya ne be 700 pounds 1000 pounds ba wudru eye Zara ubenya the same perfume ni bi wo Zara 50 pounds 60 pounds ba santino waji bebia enye the same imitation enti ade papa the quality wise o top perfume every self-fragrance na de gu hu a ubesu nyo mesi yes ba sa wo perfume uwura local now we talk the same perfume na de gu hu a untu na nri ha na eko untu na nri ha na afri wo hu enti be pamocho free brago catering services na woni ne nisa wo so you can never go wrong with brago ye team support and eto ne nsa de frɛ wo no wo pese wo ye maths and english na wutwa na wo di ko university ekoji student finance ni bi edigu botom maths wutwa ukoye masters ukoye nursing bibia wo de maths ye bi wutwa english wutwa abene skin pay me say he wo dada wo dada text me email me inbox me na ka je say ma bana me pese me kotwero mass pese me kotwero English he ma mo de me numbers ne man kofo no ofra kasa happiness campaign wa mo me din na wa wo kwa omunim wo ewia say yehu enti wo kwa omobema wa twero wo feri a wa feri enye o masem emeka say o ma bana na say wo say ye kwa ye da ye na onim wo into you will sit there and write. But I will not cast happiness campaign there. Me think what I say. Into mass and English. O person yes security badge SIA. Mr. Oning in our bebo be chat. Come on. Within 1 week now SIA baha construction baha a year NVQ level 1 care level 1 to level 5. O person ye access nursing. O money na ye team support. O pu here o test me the number me mama mo show Facebook ma mo show YouTube there numbers no dey that so me pa cho snacks e pastries bi e wo e ho monyi ma me why ene chips nkate cake ne nneoma it was a lot hamper ba me ye free hampers nim mo fa embreme mo se san famre me pa cho enti wo frɛ wo mo a wo frɛ mo ase abonus campaign enti me kan for the amount se mo frɛ wo mo e kine nyame ya domo a a redemption hour. A fridge, the other one. A redemption hour. Redemption hour. Pray until something happen. Hey, a china me yaduma. Branebe for a warrior. Bejuwa juma. Bet me here a pastries. Bejuwa juma. Branebe jua war. Beju sika. And the prophetic Greg is set. A china woba. A china. Obi biara wo pa wo ade a eya ene se wo ba wa ware na awo ema e bi so kra na wawo na wo ba no wanyini wo pese wo na chi so awo ma e bi so a o formal marriage a wo ase no e na wo ye wo hia be ma wo do no be ma wo to asemase enso so awo ma prophet Greg say e chine nyame ya domo a obi biara wo pa wo fa apple mako enkono ebra me mo bi nkoto apple ne ma wankasa ko gina ho select the apple for yourself select apple no for yourself wankasa koto fa sho bagim e kina ho fa apple ne mre no be ho fa mre no wankasa koto na wo gro apple ho ne kina fa bra e ye redemption hour e kina nyame ya domo a enkate cake bi ne nneoma bi gugu ho mo fa mre me e chine nyame ya adomo a ye 9 days fasting and prayers no e china ene e de be na wiye e china nso ye on the 9th e china ye on the 9th bosomi we say no ade bi biara wanyema che wanyem wa awo wanyem musika wanyem woni munyam wanyem wa ware wo ye die wadwuma won krata asem akoshe mu ache wanyem wache ade bi biara wanyem wache wa battle life ache echina obewo eye birthing my miracle 9 days fasting and prayers you know the awurade ye brade ne ntiase so awurade de wo ye last week Tuesday na me nua be ma bi obaye wo se ma me koye test no ma ya ma feri my friend that was me mra just one spoken word prophet Greg say ko ma bompa ye de ama wo kotwa wo beba what the glory and the beba me sit this fasting and prayers a year 9 days you know wa anye bi no aye ho e china ne de ba na wiye ade bia yes last days are always dangerous but I will say last days are very powerful enti e chine nyame ya doma enumere nonso fa wo prayer request bra e ya ware kone kope ring bi £1 ring ba ne be ma de china fa bra eye adwuma na wo open application be na de atum adwuma ben na wuhia application na wo de ko print it out and bring it e chine nyame ya doma bring that document fa bra eye doctors o ma diagnose you letter na wo mo diagnose you no mo de tworo letter ne de bre wo no me pa twa kina fa sa letter ne bra e chine nyame ya doma fa sa letter ne bra na woni wono wo twedi ampo nyankopon abasa yi adom wono wo kata munu kuma chi no kasa empuna epunu wono a wo kasa obintumi nkabie wo bie punu bia wo bintimi ntumu no woni sa nyankopon ni mebompu ne mpu na kasa wurade ye na me ne wunya pam me nkrata asem to mi bibiara wo kura mu ma ba bro kira che awurade na kasa wate wo ye mobro hofo agya awurade a wonni bie yonko enyankafo awurakurafo kunoi awurade kasa aware no bie kwan awo no bie kwan adwuma bie kwan ayaresa bie kwan awurade me ma wo mudi prison akoniaba wo soro kasa me say redemption na wachena last year September to deliver last year awurade adansidie was mind blowing. It was mind blowing. Me dia me hu na me di hu adansi o. Dia me hu na me di hu adansi. It was mind blowing. Na beginning of this month, yesha fasting say testimony nkofo ahye. Ma mo join day break me through Friday no. Your testimonies on Fridays. Mo witness ye. Hey! Mentina wo mo bi na ada o. Echina. Wo pon adwuma enkofi enko break fasting refreshment wo ho. Refreshment wo ho enti kine nyame ya adoma afa bus for train ka kire train driver se me call Elephant and Castle Northern Line ka kire obia bus driver se me call Elephant and Castle bus bia ba Elephant udru Elephant and Castle a wo de ebusa obia se me call Keddington Underground no it's just a walking distance from Elephant and Castle 10 minutes walking Elephant and Castle ne Keddington just run about and na etwantamo ubetimi anante uhun Keddington na emom untimi nante fa bus 2 stop pe and 2 minutes 133333415 and 196155 6 boxes towards Brixton me pacho wo fe free Elephant and Castle just 2 stop si wo Keddington Underground wo si wo underground wa wanimu tintin so a obehu off license ana traffic light Shamubra traffic light no ana off license dan anim fani musa wo immediate turn left obehu se praying ground wo ho bogura praying ground ne so ehwa na asori ho no ewo ya twere ni mu Lambeth Citizens Advice Bureau address number 1 Opal Street Padless Acre Hall London Kennington XC114HZ me pacho China Tuesday mpaibo ne de benada mpaibo frefre kobo obi etimi kobo bi asori bi a wokobi a wutimi ba ye nyina ye be mompaye asofo wutimi ba obi etimi ba bebo bi obi a wo yesofo maame wo yosofo wokọ asori bi a muslimfo eba obi a be oba obi ani abre obi amfo bi hu wo ba obi a wurade wo pempaibo a no hye de wurade abasa awurade tumi Ghana yebeka se Tuesdays ye maamenom no afa de manyina wa abrochire photo Tuesdays okobanada mpaibo obi a pe baabi eja so me pa cho baabi a any Flames of Faith Assemblies redemption hour e benada de wo ba obi a kobobi obi a ebobi obi ani abre mind your business e kina e benada e mind your business service prayer baton enti kine nyame yadoma ye sha sorry ase 7 to 10 train station wo ha bus stop wo ha ntie pon ya no afa na akọ wo ba me pa chow enidi e kire nyame ya adoma we snacky snacks or see em break your fasting snacky snacks say na ne nyoma na tie enti baabi a wo bia we ye sealed suma ho ye ntie ano ye seali baabi a wo bia wo timi de ba e postu we worship ye shape ni bedru ya na ye koyi no habo e de baaye shape ni bedru ya na ye call ayi Portsmouth ye koyi free Portsmouth eni baby a wo bia yetimi otimi postu eni very neat very unique and anyese wo ye just nkwanchen o wo ye license Food and Drug Board in this country aginatum and a council ekromi hansa na be ye aduane e di akọ shop ye wo nkofo bebro mu ye nuane enso omuni license ya genatum abnes campaign mi hansa na me ya advert ama wono na chese won fa ho ma abnes campaign wa abra ba ye nuoma fon nine ma me se we start na nye se yo ene awurade adom enti nipa bi wo a wo do ho bo wo mo a fa ho bo mo wa adwempa me ha ene ma me se we awurade adom onie ene maame se wa ye sign singing cha wo sign bi me bay wa ya ade donut enie say netie donut ne de yare enie say netie we eyen kate polo en kate cake odi beba ni nyina is sealed enie anyway chips no ope garlic di obeye ni separate ope onions me pe onions pa me pe Ghana chips na wo wi ana onion no agye wanum na agye wasum na agye wuhunu enie anyway yi de toffee but me refi toffee ni di condensed milk toffee condensed milk ne de condensed milk ene de eni enti we de echina e ma sorry echina pie no ene e ba ho pie no any other stuff enti baby a will be a snacks offer na obeye e de ama ti nyame ya adomo a echina mami hu wa sorry kwasiada woni baby som na wo pe asori ewurade abasa edaso ewurade tumi ne wosra eye adwuma undiluted word of God and minister ma asamo ne ntena wo mu wo kwa asori a yen kanyame adwene ne nyame akoma so asamo nkire wa adwane wo pa asori a ewurade na basa ni tumi na hoden ne wosra ne nimunyam eda so dia na eye adwuma eye Flames of Faith Assemblies me kan for dia ma kosia de bia eye food for the soul and the spirit service oba Bible ye teach the word of God we be ka say baby ye teach the word of God yes asamo no oba na why you so down owura ho dia watie Prophet Greg ye teacher ye ka so bi ye teacher Bible mu teacher oh ewurade chese o preach se ye ka so be good about preaching na o preach ankasa enwosra ye adwuma enwosra by the time obe preach awie no na yare na tuko or how na tuko answer ba instantly enti wo mpa asori a ye preach nyame adwene dia ene emema pe baby foforo na emom o pesa wo ko wosoro ahemamu dia sister brother ene me to me safro se bra kosi ada dia obi be ka se ma na me dia me pe me nkrata asem no etene wu asem no nya ba bi tena na wo ye asem ne yefo a enkrata na wo hwehwe ne beba adwuma ne beba ayaresa beba enkunimudie beba what they said die ebeba abehwe afunumu asem ne ebe ya miracles so wajeje prophecy te gu bagim ba bia asofo bi abete ne nkan bia wokọ ho prophecy no waje egu bagim ene wardrobe mu nyina ye ma emu bia ni wa abem prophecy ne de ama ba wo asem ben ene wu gina so ama prophecy na aye adwuma prophet ne de waka a kire wo ba de ebema na bem nsoso no efa gina wo so enti pebabia asem no ebetena wu na asem no ayi wo ayi yare a heal the land you are wasas na wugina so na say ebia na ya ware ebia na ya ho kire o say I will heal that land and you stop pesa wona na mojeje prophecy go bagim net baby asoria the true will of God ekoso a minister e betena wo mu na ade aye adwuma ne nkom hye na bem eno na make council Flames of Faith Assemblies dia ma kwasi ada bia yeshia 1 pm yeshia 1 pm to 4:30 ya chekura 5 near free ho the same place me pacho obieti mi baby brana betwere wudin brane en sumumum na abehu awurade abasa awurade tumi awurade ani munyam wobehu ne hosra ena wo san pe asori a yeye abusua enru akra na efe dodo asori a awurade etuwe ya na atuwe asori a o pe abusua se awurade I have find the heart of my heart, the bone of my bone. Me dofu mo dofu pa. Me busua papa bi dia. Ene me pacho. Eye Flames of Faith Assemblies. O se e ma abana, e ho na me kwa asori. E ho e na me kwa asori. Enti de me hu na me di hu adanse me boa. O pa busua na me meti hai, me boa nkofo. Enye sa. Why ne hia mo a waba mani ma abana skin pain with my capacity by God grace. Mintimi mo ano. Mintime moano ntime kasa wo pa abusua ye boa ye ho a yes of course oba we isi me padwuma is it Saturday me ko meeting na gebi me hono ma me bufu na me si nipa de mo ma nipa ye papa no ma nipa anu ne ho mo ma nipa ye papa ungrateful being pa e wo wi ase a won me ho gebi what te garden mu na me so onim se me hu no na no onim se me hu na nko ma me nchen enti me commence na me hu no me pentem na oba ena me sie na okwai ena se nka me ba meeting na me se meeting na amaso ena me se na won krata na kosisen yi na kosisen ye ma wo COS no minim so the application na tum aba COS ya ye to ne 13,000 whatever Prophet Greg ka kire ne say unto unchiaka because we nibi but awurade bebie kwan amomo be ye di amount ye di se we sama enkrata na odi kotu ma ni 2 months 1 month aba empo through me baby a wo ye adwuma me na mdo me through me na me ye fa wo adwuma mu ekura minim anu nti na ma sese no obi hu obi ana oyi nani but me ka asema kire wo se da bia me ka tro se pe baby a wo ho kire wo a you will fall at home obi hu se me wa busua enti obi ka se ma abana yes of course me boa nipa enti me boa nipa baby a me wo no emwa wo ho me boa aha ti me ka se wo pe baby a okwa you fall at home enne wo ba obi hu so wa be ka wa busua ho a wo se ye ma abana me boa omo ho enkofo ho we support each other na me abana skin pain ho only one single person me che one man commando na me wonimu mimpo wonimu menumpo no me boa na obi a minimu na me ne kwa asori oye mi busua ni oye part and parcel of me enti wo pa asori a ye united enura se wo beto ye nya na efekeke kwasi ada ne bena do a ye pon asori a ebinum kra person be ko mu fie because omo abeto omo busua oba ye nyina we mingle ourselves together obaba beto ye nyina ye didi ya pon asori we socializing we are doing this enti the stress was no kra no unko fie no na stress ni nyina afiri wo so na ko na nkunimdie aba enti me kanfo Flames of Faith Assembly dia ma ye hia kwasi ada 1 pm bia enti this Sunday me invite bra na ye nyina ye nsori Awurade ni mpije Awurade kese e kire nyame ya adoma me nye late mo amoba na ma betete nnua mu ho ma betena park ne so obitimi betena park ne so saa ye be bompa ye dindin nyina wie obo so ofie wa ma otwetwa hwe time no be 9 no betena park ne so obeti wo ye dada nyame a Awurade wo free titi na wo ye onyame osi Prophet Greg Ishenkom prophecy time mintu mirika nko sister uba no hye nkom kura nya adwuma bra nebe bompaye bra osi this kind yare we say enkrata we awo we adwuma no enye didie ne na eye muadaye akwankyere ene mpaibo enti wo dia wo teta ma me frempoma nanse momentum otnasia e bi kro ba no wote ne kam wote gbogbo Chebre danevo mi chebre zizanvo ono ni eradi chebre danevo wasi hey mama nko prophecy time e bepon no di mirika no abewurem dabi sister brantem brother brantem ni empontem bi kura by the time wo ba ye na ye worship ye praises open prayer ye bom paye no prophet Greg kura nya meka ansam nkire wo no na awurade wo the answer badadada enti mesrɛ mo ya ma motena fie mo body late artists no mo mpempai bo mo mrantem what you say ana ya na mo pe ba bia yi ahye mo mrantem na ye nyina ye mobie ni apaye ntafra paye no mapaye nware apaye kina wo ba fa prayer request bra ya printing me fa last week mo amugija mo pictures wo fie obi wo wa na obi ne phone so tama daddy bomb paye gu pictures so no mo ze nkofo phone adum obi wo wa ne phone obi ekro omie na freeze which is wa bragu intime pa cho mobile mo fa prayer request no de wa tworo wo prayer request egu so ade a pese rade nyama queenie eya mo fa mra medamo se nyame enhira mo kire nyame ya adoma anopa ye fasting ye be wie kina anopa eye zoom eye Facebook ene eye TikTok Facebook no eye Flames of Faith Assemblies moi mon follow Flames of Faith Assemblies page mon ko follow mo hwe nso so wo TikTok no me pa mo chow de nti a ye use Abnes campaign TikTok no because Flames of Faith afa no mabie obia nko follow na mo like ananya sa follow like so that omobetimi stream from there obia nko follow because I say you stream kro mo ntimi my life obia enko follow mesremo erade nhira mo erade nya mo kase nyame ya adom a ekina minimo ebehia obia mfe lo ye mi wate o pese wo ne lo ye mi ekasa ene obi so wa adwuma na me pa adwuma ma me matu bi na bra ne ka adwuma ni wieye na akra na me se bra agyan me ge bi a me ko hu no Saturday hu adwene be si meeting na me se bra adwuma no kra o di agyan fa adwuma ko na me pa adwuma ma me ma mienu bi oso hia 2 mema na me hia adwuma ni nipa ba akopɛ ena ebe na me se bra fa adwuma ko fa ko nyame nhira mo nyame ya adoma ekina ebe kasa medamase munyimi mfiri so na me nkodidi ma from poma so won ye ekina ya abrantem ate ka kire wo ma me se mechia no ka kire wo nuanom nyina se mechia wo ma love them na ka kire wo kunu se mechia no
very smart but toss a mint no boga
mama bai
grandson of UK abadana it is how I do in
momo testimonies ni bi mame
o de hade cement no matoda da I'm be deliver by side.
Yes.
But what have you let behind?
I don't want cement. Cement.
Oh, what?
Boga money after. So you can pour. It mean you have the building material, the school fees, hospital bills. Assign order do direct from the pharmacy. Ekoma oyidi. But rates no so brutal. It download the app no and there. Our Play Store. And I say App Store. Number one in the home. Jack, Mabedu, no Ghana. Obia can some make my bow. Some better came down our cantonments. Yes, okay, I said, my catcher said, I have every month to be a Mr. £2,000. And Mammy was fasting some fancy diamond. Wouldn't you say me bedroom? Her foundation go more. Assassin class and strength. I should have your discount. Yeah, I look on the friend. My friend back, what?
Offer good morning.
Good morning.
Offer, Senator Shorty was side too.
Okasa is smart. Me toss cement no. Boga money up so grandson of UK abadana. It is how I do in here. And you o de hade cement no matoda da. I be deliver by site home.
But offer me let's be I
don't cement. Cement.
Oh, offer.
Boga money up no. Some you can pour. It mean you have the building material, the school fees, hospital bills. ɛsan ɔda aduro direct from the pharmacy ɛkɔma oyidi wɔn rates no so yɛ brutal